Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. This is part 6 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. You do need to watch all the previous parts of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure before watching this. In this anime, Jotaro's daughter Jolene has been framed for crashing a car into someone and causing her death afterwards. She is sent to prison. It turns out it was all part of a plan set up by a mysterious character that is using a stand called White Snake. That person wants to get rid of all members of the Joestar family. Jolene's dad, Jotaro, sent her a mysterious item that helps activate her stand. This helps her survive against any attack in prison. Jolene gets used to using her stand and fighting against enemies that have stands as well. Jotaro soon visits Jolene to help her escape from prison. But White Snake attacks both of them, and somehow made Jotaro go unconscious by taking a disc out of his body. Now Jolene searches for the user White Snake, and finding a disc helps bring her dad back to life. This was the most interesting setting yet. The anime mostly took place at prison, and it's certainly made for unique scenarios. How do you fight when there's so many people around you in prison? The enemies found creative ways to sneak attack Jolene in prison without anyone noticing. It was intriguing to see how Jolene would respond to it. The identity of the user White Snake was shown early on in the anime series to the viewers. That did ruin a bit of mystery, but the anime series moved out seeing how Jolene and her allies would find out the identity of the user White Snake. So it's a lot like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, in that we know the identity of the mastermind, but it's exciting seeing characters trying to figure out the mystery, and seeing the antagonists trying to hide their identity. It was a bunch of interesting mind games between the antagonist and Jolene. It was an enjoyable journey of Jolene and her allies searching for clues about the user behind White Snake. There are just so many intense battles, emotional moments, and great plot twists. What got my attention though was the antagonist's master plan, which was obtaining this heaven that Dio spoke of. Just what is this heaven that Dio and the antagonist kept piping up as the greatest thing ever? The thing that would change mankind. The antagonist kept piping it up constantly throughout the series, and you just want to know, what is this heaven already? This was the first time that I had no clue on the direction that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series was heading in. The goals and motivation of previous antagonists in previous JoJo series is made obvious, but here, it's still a complete mystery. I couldn't stop watching this anime series. I just had to learn, what is this heaven? I've seen this before in the anime series, where a show kept piping up a mysterious place or object that's the greatest thing ever, only for it to be disappointment. But here, this mysterious place called heaven actually lived up to the hype. When heaven's finally shown, that was certainly the most bizarre thing I've seen in JoJo's series, and you all know how weird JoJo's Bizarre Adventure gets at times. So it certainly was one of the most mind-blowing and shocking moments in anime. I didn't know if I should feel sad or happy about the ending. Everything about it was so weird and unexpected. That was certainly one of the most interesting endings I've seen for an anime series. In terms of fight scenes, they're on par with Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5. The stands certainly had unique abilities, and it was entertaining seeing Jolene and her allies find weaknesses behind the enemy's stands. At first, the antagonist's stand didn't seem too impressive, but once they reached their goal of getting close to achieving heaven, the stand that they used caused out-of-the-world weird events that I just left shocked by. It was certainly the most interesting stand I've seen so far out of all the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime series. The characters were all very likable in the series. Jolene is a cool and confident character, just like Jotaro. She didn't whine about this difficult situation that she was placed in. She accepted it, and was determined to save her dad. Hermes was another strong and likable female character. The anime series did a good job of her backstory, and showing us what her motivation in life is. FF was a funny and weird female character that was certainly very loyal to Jolene. Anastasia was this funny guy that had his weird way of acting loving towards Jolene. You can't help but like his determination to win Jolene's heart. The antagonist in the series was alright. I liked the antagonist in previous parts more. It's just that this antagonist just felt like he was more of a follower, and was just trying to achieve what Dio Will wanted. I just wish he was more of his own character, and not be so obsessed with Dio. The opening songs for Part 6 weren't that good in comparison to previous parts. The ending songs were alright. The music for the fight scenes was great to hear. The animation style for Part 6 looked very similar to previous parts in the series, which is good. I hate when animation style suddenly changes, and I'm glad this anime series didn't do that. The animation for the fight scenes looked very good. Part 6 of JoJo was so enjoyable to watch with its great plot and likable characters. I give this anime series a 9 out of 10. So that's all I'm talking about for this video. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.